Real fast, a very simple tool. It's kind of like a checklist, like a dashboard that can accelerate the tempo. So here it is. If you remember, if you want to get on the path to what you really want, whether it be in your body, whether it be in your emotions, whether it be in a relationship, whether it be in your career, your business, your finances, it doesn't matter. The first step to get yourself on the path, you got to ask yourself, do I know what I really want? And have I activated my hunger? So, for example, the first gentleman, I could have tacked it another way. I could have said, what do you really want? You know, and why do you want it? Because you need to create a compelling future or you won't even begin the journey. If we don't have a reason, like the beliefs that she had a moment ago where she was saying, you know, I have to work harder than everybody else and it never works anyway. That's the direct opposite. That's telling yourself you don't want anything, it's saying nothing's going to work anyway. There's no vision, there's no purpose, there's no compelling future in that belief that she was doing. And that was making her stressed out all the time. So you got to ask yourself, what do I want in this area? Why do I want it? Remember, reasons come first, answers come second. Then, remember we said you got to find and face the truth. The truth will set you free. So I'm just reminding you, you got to be clear and honest about where you are versus where you want to be and be really specific. But then in order to close the gap, you got to ask yourself, what's gotten in the way in the past? Has it been a fear that I need to just push through? Has it been a different experience? Has it been a set of beliefs like the one she just gave? A belief that says, you know, I have to work harder than everybody else and it never works anyway. Well, as long as she keeps that belief, even if you know what you want, that's what's going to stop her. You have to blow out that belief. Or a third one, is it another emotion? Is it feeling lonely or like a victim, or is it feeling depressed or sad? Is there some other stressed, overwhelmed that you need to push through? Or is it a bad habit that needs to be changed? Or do you need a skill set like the gentleman? He doesn't know how to manage his finances, but just talking about it's not going to do it. You got to study, immerse yourself, and then go do it. And you can make anything work. But you got to study people that are successful, not people that are failures, right? Not the average person. And then I added something this morning to it, which is, what is the old story or identity that kept you from succeeding? You notice that? I put that at the bottom. What's the old story identity that kept you from succeeding? And what does the new story identity need to become now? And that's what you really got it. When you're facing the truth, that's it. That's like when you guys said, my old story, my new story, my old identity, my new identity, getting clear. My old identity is, stop me. This new identity will take me there. My old story is, nothing works. My new story is, everything works if I work it. I'm going to work it now. And then we got to create a map, a massive action plan. And so you don't get overwhelmed. You want to just find what are 2 or 3 things you could do immediately that would move you forward. What's a small action you could take that'd be relatively easy to get some momentum? And then what's a big action that would commit you to follow through? And then also I put, how will you get the skill you need? Or how will you get yourself to embody more of the qualities of the person you achieve, your vision requires you to achieve? And then you need a plan, remembering that 20% of what you do will produce 80% of the results, so focus on the 20% that matters. And then remember, step 4, now you got to do what's hard. You got to slay the dragon. You got to change what needs to be changed, get the skills that you're needed, take massive action, and transform into your new identity, your new story, your new reality. Then you simply need a daily practice. And by the way, notice we made this kind of a curve. Each curve you face, you're moving up the mountain, so to speak, but you turn the curve when you master that step. You can think of them as mile markers as well. So step 5, or the mile marker there, is now you've slayed the dragon. Now you just need a daily practice. Small little daily things that keep you on target, that guarantee your success. What are the new habits you want to create? And what are the ways you're going to embody some of the character traits of your new identity, the way you're going to be? And you got to measure yourself, 0 to 10. Where's my state? If you're at a 5, none of this matters. You got to increase the energy. That's part of a daily practice. And then lastly, you got to raise your standards regularly. You can't just stay where you are. We get what we tolerate in ourselves. So you got to, if you don't measure it, you're not managing it. So you got to measure whatever you want to increase, and that'll lead to celebration, because some people achieve the goal and they don't celebrate, so your brain doesn't work at it. You want to celebrate, appreciate, and give back. So that's the path to get where you want to go. Now,